Hey everybody, welcome to Frannie's Hair. Today I'm going to show you a bunch of Envy wigs, so stay tuned. Okay, so before I get started, I just want to mention we still have some tickets left for the showroom soiree, and if you don't know what that's about, I'm going to put a link right here. It's so exciting. I will also have a link in the description where you can buy tickets to the event. I'm not going to bore you with the details, but I'm just going to give you a few highlights. This is our first Frannie's Hair in-person event. I am so excited to meet 25 of our community members, where you'll get to try on any of the Aesthetica wigs that you've been wanting to try, and you'll have personalized help from my staff. I'm going to be there. Marlene from Marlene's Wig and Chat Studio, who runs our Facebook group, is going to be there. V is flying in to be there. And then we also have part of the Aesthetica team, including the designer of the wigs there. So it's going to be so much fun. We're going to have snacks and wine and the photo shoot room, and all of that's going to be fun. And if that weren't enough, you get a goodie bag and a great discount, 35% off of your wig purchases, 10% off of your accessories, and it's going to be so much fun. I can't wait to meet you, so come join us. All right, now let's get started with the Envy wigs. Okay, this first wig is Lisa, and it's part of the Envy hair collection, which is 30% human hair, 70% heat-friendly synthetic. Now, if you saw my intro to Envy wigs, I had Lisa on in a color called lighter red, and I wasn't sure if I was going to keep her because of the color. In the end, I decided to get this color, Golden Nutmeg, which I think suits me a little bit better. The other color is beautiful. I just felt it was a tad too bright for me. I'm actually going to put a picture up here so you can see me in that other color there. You can let me know which you like better. In any case, I just loved the style and the feel of the fibers. Just so realistic and beautiful. I'm going to spin and show you this style. And even though I told you about it in that other video, I'm going to tell you about it again in case you didn't see that video. And I'll put a link to that video here as well. Okay, Lisa. Our new Lisa's Lush Lob has it all. The versatile just past the shoulder cut can be worn as a casual low pony, blow dried, or curled. Thanks to Envy Hair, our exclusive human synthetic hair blend that looks, feels, moves, and styles just like the real thing. And the Envy's ear-to-ear lace front, providing the most natural looking hairline available. You might forget it's not the real thing. So let's take a look at that lace front. Let me pull this back here so you can see it. Hopefully I have it on well there. And let me show you. It is ear to ear, so the lace comes down all the way down there so that you can see that. Hopefully you can see that there. Any gray sticking out is my hair. She's obviously heat friendly because she's human hair and heat friendly synthetic fiber. She also has a mono top, so you can part her anywhere. You can see there. And I forgot to bring my comb, so we're going to try it with our fingers here. But you can part her anywhere. And I think I did change the part on this one slightly. All right, measurements. Her crown is 10 inches. Sides 9 inches, the nape 8 inches, the bang 8.5 inches. Oh, I didn't even give you my measurements. Where's my head? Okay, my circumference is 21.5 inches. Forehead to chin 8.5 inches. Ear to ear I'm 11.5 inches. Forehead to nape I'm 12.5 inches, and my neck is 3 inches. And the reason I added the neck measurement is because I've noticed if you look at stock photos, wigs usually look longer on me because I have a shorter neck. So now you can compare your neck measurement to mine. The way I take my neck measurement is I just hold my chin neutral and I measure from the bottom down to my collarbone. And I get 3 inches. The weight of this is 4.25 ounces. She feels very light. low density. Really, it's just such a beautiful natural style. I love it so much. Okay, so let's talk about the color Golden Nutmeg. Golden Nutmeg is described as a three-tone blend of a cinnamon brown base, chocolate brown roots, and golden blonde highlights. I think that's the perfect description for this color. Look how beautiful that is. And I'll show it to you outside also. As far as how you can style this, the sky's the limit. You could pull it back on both sides. You could wear it with a headband. You can make a low pony as they described in the description. Maybe even if you pull the pony back, caught my earring there, and bring down some pieces. How pretty would that be? Just like that. My husband usually comments when he sees me walk by in a different wig. Oh, I like that one. Oh, I don't like that one. That color's not right for you. When he saw this one, he said, that is my favorite wig on you so far. Now, Envy hair is pricier because it's a human hair blend, but it does last longer. Envy told me that if this wig is taken care of properly, it could last 3 years easily. And I have to tell you, I wore this all day yesterday. We went running out of here and we had to travel somewhere and I didn't have a chance to comb it. I took it off last night exhausted. I didn't comb it then. And look at this. There's no tangles. I think it's because of the human hair in there. Okay, so now let's try on the glasses with it. I'm interested to see because it has the lace all the way around how this fits. Under the ear tabs, I definitely feel that. I'd have to wear it over. Ooh, get this hair out of the way. There we go. Yeah, over the ear tabs, no problem at all. All right, let's take this color outside. Okay, so here we have that Golden Nutmeg color. Look how beautiful this is. Now it says it has an 8 rooting. If it does, you can see a little bit darker there, but it's not like a big dark root on this color. And this color is just gorgeous. Okay, so let's take a look at the cat. I forgot to mention, she's fitting me perfectly. I will check where the adjusters are. Since I've been wearing her, this is how I actually wear her. All right, so you can see here, you have that lace front that goes ear to ear. You have this, I think it's silicone, and it definitely grips. As a matter of fact, I wore this without my wig grip one day and had no problem, so that's nice to know. You have the monofilament top here, open wefting. Again, here's your ear tabs, and they have the silicone on it as well. And then you have your extended nape here, and my adjusters are all the way out, and it's fitting me really nicely. So I would say this goes to an average. I don't think this would be for a larger head. Let's look at the stretch. Yeah, you have some stretch here, but these features here are not going to stretch, so I'm going to say this goes to an average. Okay, there she is in Golden Nutmeg, Lisa. Let me know what you think. Okay, for those of you who are looking for some bangs with a bob, this could be your girl. Her name is Tandi, and she has a mono crown, and that's it for features. There's a lot of stretch. As soon as I put her on, I knew that I would have to adjust this in somewhat. I haven't done that, but I would say that this goes to an average or maybe even slightly larger than average head. Tandi is in the color dark gray, and dark gray is a mixture of brown and gray. And this is probably actually closer to my natural color hair, which has brown and gray, but I think mine probably has a little bit more gray at this point. But it's a really pretty color, especially if you're transitioning from brunette to gray. Dark gray could be a great color for you. All right, let me spin and show you the style, and then we'll talk about all the details. This is a great style for the summer. Nice length. Okay, so let's talk about the style. Is there anything more classic or more universally flattering than a bob? Tandi by Envy offers an exquisite take on this style with her strong, clean lines and eyebrow skimming fringe. And of course, that depends on the length of your forehead, which I should measure mine. I will do that. The smooth, securely fitting, capless construction means you can wear this look confidently throughout even your longest days, while our unique heat-friendly MV hair blend offers the most styling versatility on the market. So again, this is an MV hair piece where you have 30% human hair and 70% heat-friendly synthetic fiber, and it feels so good. She has a mono crown, as I said, and no other features, no monofilament or lace front. You have the bangs, so you don't need the lace front. And what the crown will do for you is make it less dense right here, just like your natural bio hair would be also coming out of your head. It's less dense there. Density-wise, low density. I don't feel any permatease. So if you're somebody who doesn't like permatease and likes low density, this would be a great style. The crown, 8 inches, sides 5.5 inches, nape 2.25 inches, the bangs are 4 inches, and I want to say my forehead was about 3.5 inches, so I might even snip a few of the fringes there just a little bit because it hits my eyes a little bit. And she weighs just 3.5 ounces. Now the color dark gray, as I said, is a blend of brown and gray, and it's described as light brown with gray. And the color number is 38, in case you want to compare that to color numbers from other brands. As far as styling her goes, I think I would either wear a headband like that, or most probably, knowing me, this would be it. That's my big style move. I'd stick her behind the ear. All right, let me try on the glasses for you. Under the ear tabs, no problem. And I think that's because she doesn't have that extended lace that comes all the way around the ear tabs. As I said, there's no lace, so if I were to lift the bangs, you can see it's a harsh line there, but you're gonna wear bangs with this, so that's not an issue. All right, and then over the ear tabs, also no problem. All right, let's take a look at the dark gray outside. Okay, so here you go. You can see the dark gray. You could probably see more of the gray out here than you could inside. There we go. I don't know if that was my own hair sticking out. Can't tell. My hair has more gray. Oh, and I should show you the ear tabs. I'll do that when we get back in. But anyway, this is the dark gray, so you can see the brunette and the gray in it. Okay, so before we look at the cap, let's look at the ear tabs here. The ear tabs come down to here. This here is my hair. This is the wig. Okay, and I would probably pull that forward. And I'd probably use a little bit of root powder because I am more gray than the wig is. So there you go. All right, now let's take a look at the cap. All right, I do not feel any permatease in here. I mean, I guess there could be some slight permatease. I just don't feel it. Here's your mono crown right here. You have your ear tabs with the velvety material and the metal stays. No lace front and no extended nape. And the adjusters on this, the one side is actually in a little bit, the other side is not. I had plenty of room. I could tighten this. Let's look at the stretch here. Yeah, you definitely have stretch in there. I would say that this could go even to a larger than average head. And it's hard for me to tell you exactly how large, but I would say probably 22.5, maybe even 23-inch circumference. And of course, it depends on your other measurements as well. If you've tried this wig and you have a larger head, I'd love to hear from you. So in the comments below, just let me know. All right, this is Tandi in dark gray. Okay, so the last two wigs were NV hair. They are pricier. They're a human hair blend with heat-friendly synthetic, and they do last longer if taken care of well. Now we're moving into the synthetic wigs. This is Sonia. She's not heat-friendly, and she's a basic cap, so she's going to be one of your more affordable wigs. Let's talk about the style. Sonia's side-swept bangs fall right into place on this classic layered style. Basic cap construction provides a cool and breathable fit that lasts all day. And she's really such a pretty style. Let me spin and show you the style first, and then we'll talk about her measurements and her color. The color, by the way, is called Frosted, and it's described as chestnut with wheat tips. Now, I think of chestnut as darker than this, and I will also take her outside so you can see the color more clearly. As far as measurements go, her crown is 11.5 inches, sides 11.5, nape 10, bang 5.5. So if I went and put it all the way down, instead of having it side swept, I'm putting some of the hair there too. It would be a bit long on me. I'd have to trim that. But with it side swept, I can wear it just like that. And she weighs 4.5 ounces. As far as permatease goes, I definitely feel permatease in here, and I would say she's medium density. Now, I know permatease gets a bad rap sometimes. I happen to like it if it works with the style, helps give it volume in the right places, and with a basic cap, you're going to want some permatease usually to hide the wefting so that you don't see that. Now, as far as styling Sonia goes, there's so much you could do with her. Obviously, you could put a headband in her. How cute is that? I'm going to get some more headbands. I'm starting to like them. You could take both sides back. Let's try to do that here. Like that. That would be very pretty. Also, with the length on her, you could definitely pull her into a ponytail or even a nice little bun at the bottom like that, and pull a few little tendrils out. That could be really pretty too. So much you could do with her. All right, let's take this. Oh, before we go outside, let me show you the ear tabs. So as I said, basic, no lace front, but you do have the bangs. As far as the ear tabs go, you can see here, you see my hair here. Here's the coverage of the ear tab. And as I'm doing this, she's fitting me loosely. I would definitely have to adjust the adjusters to go in more because I got a lot of movement in here. So we'll take a look at that when we look at the cap. But typically your basic cap is going to have the most stretch, and it's going to fit even larger sizes. All right, let's take the color outside. Okay, so here you can see this color Frosted. To me, she looks blonde. I don't know, you let me know. I'll spin around so you can see. Really pretty. I also wanted to show you the color indoors because you do see some more of that darkness in the indoor lighting. So I just wanted to make sure that you get to see that. Okay, let's take a look at Sonia's cap. She comes right off. I would definitely have to tighten her more than she was tightened on me. Okay, so you have the basic cap. There's definitely permatease in here. You have your ear tabs with the hair spliced in there. A regular nape. The adjusters are the bra strap type adjusters there. You can see they're pulled in a little bit. I still have plenty of room to adjust more. And she could go out even a little bit more, and she's loose on me. So I would say this would definitely fit a larger head. Also, when there's permatease, I like to show you the top here so you can see, because sometimes you can see permatease up here, and you can a little bit here, but what I normally do with that is I take a wire brush to it. You have to be careful. You don't want to break your fibers, but you can make that look a lot better and get the hair coming away from the cap to disguise that a little bit. But I like to show that to you. All right, and there you go. That's Sonia in Frosted. Okay, meet Eve. If you're looking for low density, this is it. She feels so light. I think I did spot a little bit of permatease on her, but if there's any, it's very, very minor. And she just feels so light, great for summer. The color is called Ginger Cream, and right away when I think ginger, I think red. There's no red in this. And when I look at the color description, it says cool light blonde with highlights, also no red. So I just wanted to let you know. I don't know if you think of ginger as being a red, but I always did. All right, let's talk about the style. Nothing says sophistication quite like a classic bob, while her lace front monopart construction offers one of the most believable hairlines on the market. So the monopart is a left monopart. I'm going to show you the lace front here so you can see that. And the monopart is right there. This is very believable, very natural looking just because of the density. And I think the lace front and monopart are done really well. I would just tuck her behind my ear like that. Of course, you could also wear the headband with her. Let me just do that for you. I like to just show it so you can get a picture in your mind of what that would look like. Let me spin and show you the style, and then we'll talk measurements. I can't tell you how light she feels. Okay, so her measurements. Crown 7.5 inches, side 2.75 inches, nape 1.5 inches. The bang is 6.25 inches. It's probably a longer piece of the bang there. Let me see what, yeah, that's probably that piece. And she weighs just 2.75 ounces. I knew she was light as soon as I put her on. Okay, let's take a look at the ear tabs. So it comes around here. This is my hair here. You can see that coverage there. And she's fitting me really well. We'll take a look at where the adjusters are. And as I said, I mean, I really don't feel any permatease. I thought I spotted a little bit. And very, very low density. Okay, let's take a look at the glasses. Under the ear tabs. No problem. Over the ear tabs, no problem. Okay, let's take a look at this color outside. Okay, so here we go. This is ginger cream. You can see no red in it. It is definitely a blonde. I would say this is more of a neutral blonde. It does have that yellowy golden color, but it also seems to have some platinum in there as well. I just realized I forgot to mention cool and warm with the colors I've been trying on. So the very first wig, Lisa in Golden Nutmeg, definitely a warm color. The second color, Tandi in Dark Gray, leaned cooler. Even the brown in it was a cooler brown to me. Sonia in Frosted, I would say she leans warmer. And then we have Eve, and I would say she's more neutral. She does have that golden color, but also some platinum. So I just wanted to catch up on all of those. All right, now let's take a look at the cap. Okay, so here you have a temple to temple lace front, your left mono part there, and you have a decent amount of space in there, so you could change that part up a little bit. You have the open wefting, the velvety ear tabs, and it's not an extended nape, it's a regular nape, and it has the Velcro adjusters, which are all the way out. And I said she was fitting me well, and there's a little bit of stretch in there, but you won't have stretch with your features here. So I would say she goes to an average. All right, and that is Eve in Ginger Cream. And I just realized I have Eve in another color for you. This is Cinnamon Toffee, and it's described as a lighter brown with darker brown rooting, and I would say that that is accurate. Okay, I forgot to mention that Eve is not heat friendly, and neither is this one. This is Jasmine in the color Light Blonde. So Jasmine's described as Jasmine by Envy is a modern twist on a classic timeless style. This shoulder-length bob style has added sophistication with its texture and long layers. You can see that there. Comfort made supreme in Jasmine with its monotop construction and long layers. Perfect for the novice and oh so easy for that first-time wearer or the most experienced stylist. Jasmine is available in 25 fashion colors. And as I said, this is light blonde, which is described as cool pale blonde. So you can see that there. And I would say it's a cooler toned blonde. Let me spin for you, and then we'll talk about the measurements. Now Jasmine has a full mono part, so I can part her anywhere. Let me just do that here so you can see that. She doesn't have a lace front, but she does have a strip of, I don't know if it's silicone or polyurethane. I'll show it to you when I show you the cap. And that probably helps if you want to use some adhesive there or to grip as well. All right, let's talk about her measurements. Okay, Jasmine has an 8-inch crown. Her sides 6 inches. The nape 6 inches. The bang 3.5 inches. Yeah, so that's really a perfect bang for me. I mean, I could probably even snip just a tiny bit, but that's pretty good length for me. And she weighs just 2.75 ounces. She feels very light. I do think I feel some permatease around here, probably to hide the wefting, but not a lot at all. And she does feel low density. As far as how I'd style her, probably behind the ear just like that, and I would pull down. A little bit of hair in front. How cute is that? I love that when you pull both sides back and have the bangs. You could also do that with a headband. I apologize for the noise. The studio is being finished as we speak. Wallpaper going up today. I'm so excited. I can't wait to show it to you, and I can't wait to be filming in a dedicated space. Okay. But I digress. So you could also put the headband on to accomplish that. You could take the sides back like this in a little clip. That would be really cute. A lot of things you could do with her. And just a light style. Even this layering down here is very light. And if you're looking for more workhorse wigs, your regular synthetic wig is the way to go. It doesn't tangle as much as a heat friendly. It's not as fragile as a heat friendly. Of course, they each have their pros and cons. I love my heat-friendly wigs too. A regular synthetic can be shinier at first. The shine does lessen over time, and you can also give it a cold soak with some baking soda. Spray it with a dry shampoo. Actually, Envy has a product called Get Dressed. It's a texturizer and a shine minimizer, so you can also get that and use that on these wigs. And I'll have a link to all the wigs and any products I mention in the description below. Okay, so let's take a look at the ear tabs here. So here's your coverage on the ear tab, and you can see this is my hair here coming out. So you can see that there. And let's try the glasses on. Under the ear tabs, don't feel it. Over the ear tabs, totally fine. And she's fitting me pretty well. I could probably take her in just a tad. So we'll look at where the adjusters are after we get back in from outside. Okay, so here you are. This is the light blonde. You can see no rooting for you ladies who don't want rooting. And she is on the cooler side. I just noticed my oregano is flowering. I need to snip those off. Okay, so you can see here, no lace front, and there's that material I was telling you about. It doesn't grab as much as silicone does, I think, so it could be a polyurethane. In any case, you have the mono top, the velvety ear tabs with the hair spliced in, not an extended nape, the bra strap type closures, yeah, and they're all the way out, and I could definitely adjust in for myself. You do have some stretch in the cap. I would say this goes to average and slightly even larger than average. All right, that's Jasmine in light blonde. Okay, meet Tasha in medium brown. She is so low density and light, it's unbelievable. There's zero permatease. She has a lace front. Hopefully you can see that there. And a mono top. Let me just use this here to show you. You can part her anywhere. And she has a hand-tied cap, which we'll look at when we're looking at the cap. I'm going to spin for you, then we're going to talk about the style. She's not heat friendly. Talk about a wig that you don't feel like you're wearing anything. This one is it. All right, so let's talk about her style. Tasha by Envy is classic beauty at its best. Timeless styling coupled with cutting-edge construction makes this an unbeatable combination. Lace front technology and hand-tied features throughout make this style lightweight, natural, and totally believable for any occasion. Sleek, sophisticated, and always in style. And this color is medium brown, which is described as a cool brown. It says it's a 10 and a cool brown. In this lighting, it looks a little warmer to me, but we'll take a look at it outside. Now this one has a little bit of box hair, so I would just work to take that off of my face. Not a problem there. And this reminds me a little bit of a short Ellen Villalia 2 or Ellis by Estetica in that it's a very blunt bottom there, and I love that. It gives it that little bit of swing. As far as styling goes, of course you can do the headband. I just want to show you that with this here. You could also pull back the sides here, especially because you have the hand-tied cap. You're not going to see any wefting, so that would be really cute. And of course, you can put her behind your ear. And she's so low density that she'll stay behind your ear, no problem. Put a little bit more back there. I have those ears that stick out. Okay, let's try the glasses. Under the ear tabs. I feel it. I think I would wear it over the ear tabs. Over the ear tabs, no problem. And let me show you those ear tabs and the coverage you get here. So here's your ear tab. This is my hair. And here's your other ear tab there. And let's take this color outside. Okay, so here you go. This is medium brown, and they're calling it a cooler brown, but honestly, I think it's a warmer brown. So, I mean, I do see some coolness in the darker color. I don't know, but the lighter seems a little bit warmer to me. You tell me what you think. Do you consider this a cooler brown? Okay, let's take a look at her cap. All right, you can see here the temple to temple lace front, which goes back pretty far. And then you have your monofilament top here. And all of this is hand-tied. It's an entirely 100% hand-tied cap. There's no closed wefting back here, which you do see with some of the brands when they say fully hand-tied. For example, Raquel Welch, they'll say fully hand-tied. But back here you will see some closed wefting. There's none of that here. You have a regular nape there with the bra hook closures, and you can see they're all the way out. This fit me perfectly, even on the snug side. I'm going to say this might not even go to a regular average. I would say petite average. There is some stretch in there, so maybe average, but definitely not larger than that. Okay, and that is Tasha. She's beautiful in medium brown. Suddenly got dark around here. Anyway, for those of you who are thinking, is she going to have any short hairstyles? Meet Miley in medium gray. This is an adorable short style. Let me read to you about this style. Miley by Envy offers a mono-part construction for the most natural and realistic styling. This edgy glam look takes choppy layering and an asymmetrical front to new heights. Fashion forward, chic, and cutting edge comes to mind with this fascinating short style. Rough it up with styling products for a harder edge, or style sleek for tailored perfection. Miley is available in 25 vibrant multi-dimensional colors that are perfect for women of all ages. And this is an adorable, very stylish style. The color medium gray is described as salt and pepper. I would say that's accurate. She is not heat friendly. So again, if you wanted to texturize her and bring down the shine, you could try using Get Dressed, their new product. Let's take a look at the measurements. The crown is 4.5 inches. The sides 1.75. The nape 2 inches. The bang 4 inches. Yeah, I'd need to snip it just a little bit if I wanted to wear the bang down. And she weighs just 2 ounces, very light. I don't feel any permatease, low density. And oh, let me show you the monofilament part, which is a left monofilament part. Most wigs with a monofilament part are parted on the left, and I've heard that they do that because the majority of women part their hair on the left. So if you want to part on the right, I would suggest getting a monofilament top so that you can switch that part. As far as how it fits, it's fitting me quite snugly. So we will check where the adjusters are. All right, let me spin for you and show you the style. My husband was going to go out for a canoe ride, and then it started getting dark. It's looking a little ominous out there, so he came back. All right, before we go outside, let's take a look at the ear tabs. This is part of the wig here, so I'm going to try to show you. There's the ear tab. This is my color here. I would say my natural color is somewhere between the medium gray and the dark gray. I don't have as much gray as the medium gray, but I have more gray than the dark gray. And let's try the glasses. I just love this. You could put it behind your ear if you wanted. And it is asymmetrical, so you have this longer side here to play with. Really, so cute. You could wear your bangs down if you wanted to. Again, I'd probably have to snip them a little bit. So pretty. All right, now let's try the glasses on. Under the ear tabs, I actually don't feel that I could wear this under the ear tabs. Over the ear tabs, totally fine, and I've been forgetting to look down each time with the wigs, but no problem. All right, now let's take it outside where it's a little bit darker. Okay, so here is the medium gray. You can see it's much lighter than the dark gray. And you can also see it has gotten darker today. There's no sun out right now. Amazing. Okay, it got really dark outside and I just heard some thunder, so I turned on some lights. All right, let's take a look at the cap on Miley. And here you go. So there's no lace front, which you can see there, but you do have the bang. You do have the left side part here, open wefting. You have a fabric ear tab with metal stays, an open extended nape, and the bra hook closures. And they're pretty much all the way out. I'm going to say, let's see, you should have more stretch in this because you have a lot of open wefting here, which you do. So I'm going to say this will go to an average. I don't think it would go larger than that. Okay, and that is Miley in medium gray. Okay, meet Carissa or Carissa, I'm not sure how she's pronounced, in, did you hear that thunder? In Silver Shadow. This is such a pretty color and style. She has beautiful waves. She's asymmetrical. She's longer on this side, shorter on this side. I'd probably go with silver jewelry with her. But anyway, let's talk about the style. Add a heaping help of sass and fun to your look with Carissa. Carefree curls captivate and charm while the tousled look keeps you feeling fresh and young. You'll tumble head over heels in love with the lace front, monopart construction, and soft, breathable cap that fits securely enough. And speaking of fit, I would say she does feel more snug, so we'll check where the adjusters are. As the description said, she does have a lace front. You can see that there. And she does have the dark knotting. She doesn't have any of the lighter highlights or the silver color coming up to the knotting there. You wouldn't really see that because you would wear it, I would think you would wear it down like this, so that wouldn't bother me at all. She has a left mono part there and the rooting, so you don't even really see the part that much, but this is an adorable style. All right, I'm going to spin for you and then we'll talk measurements. Wow, it just started pouring like a downpour. We've had so many storms here lately. I don't know if you guys have where you are, but it's been really crazy. Power outages, trees down, And it goes from sunny to big storm, and that's what's happening now. All right, back to this. Let's talk measurements. All right, the crown is 4.5 inches. The sides, 3 to 5 inches. I imagine that this is the 5 and this is the 3. The nape, 1.5 inches. The bang, 6.75 inches. Yeah, if you bring that down. And the weight is just 2 ounces. As far as permatease goes, I don't feel any in here, and it does feel low density, even though you have these curls. So pretty. Okay, the color Silver Shadow is described as rooted pale silver blonde. So it is rooted with the darker rooting, and you have that silver. It doesn't even look blonde to me. It looks like silver, and unfortunately I can't take her outside right now. But I'm going to say that this is more of a silver than a blonde. And the color codes on this are 56 and R8. So that means your rooting is a medium brown. Looks darker than that to me. And then the 56 is what they're saying is the silver blonde. But I see it as more of a silver. As far as styling this goes, she really doesn't need anything. I would go out just like this. And this is literally out of the box. You could tussle her up a little bit. You could stick one side behind your ear here. Really cute. All right, let's take a look at the ear tabs. So here, that piece there is part of the wig, by the way. So your ear tabs are right here. Get nice coverage. And let's try on the glasses. Under the ear tabs, I would feel that. Over the ear tabs, fine. Let me look down. I keep forgetting. All right, since I'm not going outside right now, let's take a look at the cap. Okay, so you have a temple-to-temple lace front, a wide mono part there, so you could move your part within there. You have the ear tabs with the metal stays, open wefting, a regular nape with, I don't even know if you can see it, the bra hook closures there. And those are pulled in a tad. So she did fit me, and she does have stretch. I would say she definitely goes to a medium. I don't know that she would go larger than that though. Okay, so there you go. That's Carissa in Silver Shadow. Okay, so there you have it. I think that was 8 Envy wigs, 1 in 2 colors. I hope you enjoyed that. If you have any questions at all, please put them in the comments below. Come over to the private Facebook group where we have our wig experts to answer all of your questions. Plus, we have over 3,400 members, and you get to see wigs and different colors on all different people, and it will help you to make good wig decisions. And also, it's just a great, supportive, fun group. So come join us there. Don't forget the showroom soiree. Hopefully we'll have better weather that night. I'm hoping to meet you there. And you can get all of these styles over at frannieshair.com. I'll have links in the description below. As always, thank you so much for joining me. I truly appreciate it. Remember to make it your own, and I'll see you soon.